YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists, welcome to another episode of There Is Only Warhammer, where I look at the latest updates coming out of the Warhammer community. Might not always be the latest updates, but usually within, a day or two I'm putting it out there. You'll notice some videos, there's a picture of me or a little video of me talking as I scroll through this up there or down there or half the screen or wherever. But I'm not feeling 100% at the moment, and the last thing you want to see, let's be honest, is a poorly me. Bad enough when I'm a healthy me. So, let's just crack on with it, shall we? So, that was my phone going. That means I've forgotten to turn the sound off. There we go. I'm not editing that out. Right, this is another faction focus, people. Looking at Death Guard. Again, as always, I haven't looked at this at all. I just knew I had to get to it. So Warhammer 40,000 faction focus, Death Guard. Continuing our faction focus series for the new Warhammer 40,000, Frankie returns to tell us what we can expect from the Death Guard, who are featured in the new Dark Imperium box set, available to pre-order on June the 3rd, and you should all know about that by now. So yeah, just I would say go check my other video. If I remember, I'll put a link, but I often forget about the release date and the box set. But anyway, we know about Frankie. Death Guard are one of my favourite armies in the grim darkness of the far future, and the second army I ever owned. Blessed by Father Nurgle with inhuman resistance to pain and innumerable horrific diseases too. These implacable warriors march through punishing damage as if it were no more than a gentle rain. And I've got to be honest, they look fantastic. I think they look fantastic. It's purely subjective. I did mention on the starter box set that I wasn't too sure about this guy with the bell here. That's not really doing it for me, but unless there's some, really important significance to it, lore-wise, I don't know. Death Guard in the current edition play to their background relatively well, thanks to their high toughness and having the Feel No Pain Universal special rule. This is further backed up by Plague Marines being able to wound fleshy targets more easily with their poisoned blades. However, due to their high points cost in what we will soon be calling matched play, they aren't actually seen on the tabletops in very high numbers. I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever seen them, to be truthful. Let's see how they play in the new Warhammer 40,000. Okay, so first of all, they keep a pain, ignoring mechanic, which is now called disgustingly resilient. As we saw with Nurglings, the best thing about it is that you will still get the save even if you are hit with high strength weapons that would have previously prevented you from getting a save due to the instant death rule. However, oh, by the way, what you're not seeing here is me nodding my head at that point. However, the fact that those high-strength weapons usually do more than one damage now means you may be able to take multiple disgustingly resilient rolls. Furthermore, in an all-Death Guard detachment, Plague Marines are troops, which can help you unlock more command points with a battalion detachment. Okay. One thing I was a bit surprised at was the size of them. Have they always been that big? As big as a Primaris Space Marine? Because they're supposed to be new, aren't they? Like the new thing. I know they've been in development, but they're supposed to be a new thing. So I'm thinking they wouldn't have had time yet, really, to get all nurgled up. But I don't know. Or am I missing something here? Anyway, let's move on. Plague Marines are still toughness 5, which means a lot of attacks only wound them on 5s. Their Plague Knives now allow you to reroll wound rolls of 1 in close combat, but I think the most exciting thing in the new Plague Marines is their new weapon, the Blight Launcher, an Assault 2 Strength 6 AP-2 weapon that deals D3 damage on at 24-inch range. Plague Marines will be tearing enemies apart from a distance, and in combat overall, a very dependable troops choice. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Another unit to get excited about are Poxwalkers, the other troops choice for the Death Guard, coming in at 6 points in match play with Disgustingly Resilient, they are a very solid pick. This unit also never has to take morale tests, which means you have to kill them to the last man. Zombie question mark? Which is not an easy task. Another cool rule they have is Curse of the Walking Pox, allowing you to add another Poxwalker to the unit every time they slay any enemy infantry models. This unit is great for holding objectives or for screening your more valuable units from the hyper-fast assault units we've seen in armies like Tyranids. Also, if you've got Typhus on the table, he increases the strength and toughness of nearby Poxwalkers by 1, with his special ability bolstering their already formidable durability. And there's certainly some great pictures of them here. Let's just finish this up. The Death Guard also get Miasma of Pestilence. A lot of special things here they get. A psychic power, but I'm not complaining. A psychic power which you cast onto one of your own units, so that until your next turn, your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls that target that unit. Okay, yeah. This paired with the high toughness of this faction and Disgustingly Resilient makes Death Guard units extraordinarily difficult to get rid of, just as you'd expect them to be. There's more to say, of course, but our time is running out today. I hope you are ready to bring your Death Guard army out of retirement. Well, for me, I'll be starting afresh, but, you know, let's go back to that size thing. Have they always been that big? Or are they just using, they're getting bloated as a kind of excuse for the upscaling, shall we say, of the models, which I'm fine with. Just saying, I'm fine with models getting slightly bigger anyway. I prefer like a more 35mm feel to it, or 40mm feel to a model anyway, which I don't mind. But yeah, I'll talk about obviously I'm not going to give my own thoughts on like tactics or whatever until a lot more has come out and I can see the bigger picture, because there's no point in saying, oh look, this does this and you can do this, when then another update will come out which will completely nullify that for another army. So you know what I'm saying. But anyway, that's the Death Guard. Please remember, all brushes lead to war. I will see you on the next video, and yeah, bye for now, folks. Bye bye.